Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the H. Dana Taylor Gymnasium. As tonight we have Division I girls volleyball for you here on Merrimack TV. It will be the visiting Cardinals of Bishop Guertin High School and your 7-1 Merrimack Tomahawks. How good is that to say? As the Tomahawks on a real hot streak here. We'll talk more about that in a second. I'd like to introduce our man on the camera tonight. It's Cam on the cam, I guess you could say.
Cam on the cam. Cam McDonald, second shift here on
Awesome.
Merrimack TV. Cam, we're still happy to have you, by the way.
Great to be back. Great to be back.
And I, of course, am Justin Slez, the Assistant Media Services Coordinator for Merrimack TV. Also, happy to be here.
And back in the studio tonight, Grace LeMay.
Yes.
So all hands on deck today for the volleyball game, and a couple of one-loss teams here, as this should be an excellent match. If you have not been following Merrimack volleyball this year, well, what are you waiting for?
You've been missing out.
You have been missing out. This is a heck of a basketball team, heck of a volleyball team here.
Brian, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. I know you're excited for basketball
way ahead
season.
of myself, but this team has got me believing. Let me tell you, I was here Friday night for the game against Concord.
I heard that was an electric game.
If you were not here for that game, let me tell you, one of the best sporting events I have witnessed. It was just a back and forth, incredible game. Every point, edge of your seat. These girls put on a show, and they came away with a 3-2 win in that one. Down 2-1 in that match, and they were down in the fourth game, too. Came back, tied it, and then won it in the fifth.
Wow.
And they are also coming off a 3-2 win against Nashua North on Monday. So
wow,
this team is on fire right now.
Yes, and Brian, we were happy to have you give us that update during our football broadcast on Friday night as well. So thanks for doing that. We really appreciate that.
It was quite a night here. We had a lot of people. The fifth game was ending here as halftime was happening in the football game, and people were starting to migrate into the gym here to watch the end of the fifth game, and they saw a treat. Of course, Murphy's Law, the one game we're not here this year.
Of course.
You know, as it usually happens. But we are hoping for another good one tonight.
Yeah, this should be excellent tonight.
You know, Merrimack has benefited from a slightly softer schedule. They have not played a lot of the upper echelon teams yet. BG is one of those upper echelon teams. We're going to see where Merrimack is tonight for sure.
Now, Brian, I don't know if it's my business to say this, but I know that some of the girls were a little under the weather yesterday, so we'll see how that might be affecting tonight's game.
And one player out of tonight's game is Leah Monroe, one of the outside hitters for Merrimack, so they're going to have to figure it out without one of their best players.
Yeah, so we'll be seeing number 5, Abby Herod, tonight. She's a freshman and called up.
Abby Herod getting called up for the game, and she's in the starting lineup tonight. And a very familiar face on the line. This is Rachel Flett, and she's going to get things started for Merrimack with an ace. Can't ask for much better there. And Rachel knocks one into the net there. Unforced error. And we have a 1-1 score. At last check, Rachel was one of the leaders in the state in aces.
Really?
According to New Hampshire Sports Page.
You know what? I believe that. No reason to doubt.
Absolutely. And Flett digs one out there. LD couldn't quite get to it. Point to BG. And we have a 2-1 game. That was an ace for number 17, Brooke Partridge. 2-1 our score. Partridge on the line for BG. Dug up by Sophia Victor. Third hit, they get it over. Now Partridge, tipped by Lucy Althouse. And that one goes way out. Point to Merrimack.
Oh, wow, I thought she had caught the corner there for a minute. Take a look at the replay here.
Replay is inconclusive. We'll go with the call on the field. 2-2 our score.
So diplomatic, Brian.
And this is Lena LD. Nice job by Heron to get that over. Walker slams it down for the Tomahawks.
Oh, man.
Amelia Walker. That was so good, we're going to look at it twice.
Shot so nice, we'll see it twice.
Walker from El Deeb. And Lena knocks one out there. We're tied at 3.
A little too far on that one. I want to remind you to head on over to our Facebook page at Merrimack TV and leave us a comment under the post about tonight's game. If you want a shout-out, we'd love to hear from you. If you're a Tomahawks fan or a Cardinals fan, let us know how you're watching, who you're rooting for, and we'll try and get at you during the game. Just leave a comment, facebook.com/Merrimack TV, or on the app, obviously.
And BG on the serve. That's number 19, Akira Korovas. And the point to Merrimack. They take the lead again, 4-3.
And the student section is lit up right now. Or it might just be the one person, but feeling jazzed up. But we got someone with a loud voice for sure.
And there's the serve for Merrimack. BG gets it over. Fornarolo digs it up. LD puts it up. Walker with a little finesse shot. No good. And that one's blocked by Walker and Cody. Flett digs it up. Eldeeb sets up Walker. And Walker does it again.
Unbelievable shot there, Brian.
She's already got 3 kills in this game. And Merrimack takes a 5-3 lead over BG. And a long hit there for Caitlin Harrington. That one goes out, and the score now 6-3. Good serve. LD keeps it alive, but nobody's on the left side. Fornarolo kind of got mixed up there a little bit. And she was out of position. The point to Bishop Guertin. They trail by 2. On the line for BG, Allison Marino. Her team trailing by 2 here on the road. Fornarolo with a dig. And the points for Guertin.
Yeah, it just floats a little bit too far over the net there, and Bishop Guertin benefiting from that one.
There's number 8, Lydia Miller, with the tip for BG. 6-5 our score. Flett to Eldeeb. Well, no style points in this one. That's a big point for Merrimack.
I know you're the only one keeping track of that, Brian, but those aren't official.
Absolutely. They all count the same. Flett doing a nice job on defense there.
Yes.
Where we've seen a lot of her now the last couple of games. In that back row, she's kind of playing all over the place. Nice little tip there by Caitlin Harrington. And it's 7-6.
And speaking of, 6 comes in for 7 here on the sub sheet for the Tomahawks.
That is number 6, Sophia DeGrazia, in for Amelia Walker. And on the line for BG, Lydia Miller. Look at that big wind-up there. Dug up by Victor. Eldeeb over the top. And there's a nice shot dug up by Victor. Eldeeb to Flett. Point to Merrimack.
Unreal. Serves from BG tonight are pretty darn good, I gotta say. But Merrimack able to come up with that one.
Rachel Fleck gets on the board with her first kill. It's almost robotic watching Victor on the dig, Eldeeb on the set, and then Flett on the kill. I mean,
yeah, they've got it down to a science.
Oh, and Eldeeb couldn't quite get it over there. Point to Guertin. 8-7 our score. Merrimack out in front. They've had the lead since 3-2. BG will try to tie this thing up here. Bella Nutting on the line. Victor to Eldib to Flett. Tic-tac-toe. You
Perfectly
betcha.
placed.
I mean, it's like,
Brian, you been doing your homework?
I mean, my goodness.
I know you've been tuned into these games, so.
Absolutely. I mean, they have got me into a volleyball fan here. Victor, nice serve. Nice tip over the top for BG. Now Althaus. Nice dig by BG. Eldib sets up Flett again. Kept alive by Veronica Gomez. Oh, and a big shot there by Akira Korobos.
Really nice shot. Too hot to handle on that one.
I think there's smoke on that ball. As Korobos gets the kill there. 9-8 our score. Gomez on the serve for BG. Big serve. Eldib sets up Flett. And DeGrazia with a heck of a play, but she gets a bad break there as it ends up in the rafters. And we are tied at 9.
We got to bring these rafters up about another foot or two. We'd be in business. Let's see if that's, I don't know if that'll be making it into the budget this year, though.
Gomez. Oh, with an ace. And BG takes a lead for the first time since 2-1. Well, this one feels like it's going to be one of those games, Justin.
It really does. I'm not willing to make any bets just yet, though.
Eldib, what a shot. Partridge sets it up, blocked by Althaus. DeGrazia to Eldib, to Flett. Yes! We're tied again at 10. That is the 5th assist of this game for Noor Eldib. 3rd kill for Flett already. Merrimack has come to play.
They really have.
And Flett knocks one into the net. Point to BG, and they go back into the lead. Yeah, you got, as you mentioned, you know, some illness kind of going around here a little bit, and also the amount of games these girls have played in the last week and a half. We're going to see if that catches up to them at some point today.
Yeah, very heavy schedule recently.
Eldib's got to get it over. She doesn't.
Just short.
Good try by Althaus. And Eldib there. And it's 12-10, Guertin. Well, not only have they played 4 matches, this is their 5th match of the last, 9 days here, but they went 4 with Portsmouth on Monday and 5 in their last 3 games.
Holy cow.
So they, that one, they're going to say Victor was on top of the ball there. I don't know what I'm not sure what the call is there. And let's see what we got here for the call.
Yep, trying to get some clarity from the judge up top here. Official up top.
And Amelia Walker, the captain, getting the explanation there. Point to BG. And here is number 17, Brooke Partridge. Tipped over. And a block by Althaus and Heron. And that one just goes out. Point to Guertin.
Barely on that one. Good awareness by BG to just let that one just barely drop over the line there.
I'm sorry, Justin. Abby's last name.
Abby Herod.
Herod, thank you. I was going Heron for a while there. So it's Herod.
Yeah, I only heard you say it once. If I heard you say it a second time, I would have, but I must have missed it.
And here's Aldeeb. They get it over. Partridge sets it up. Another block, but that one goes out.
Ah, man.
Point to BG. They lead 14-10.
You know, I know that one went out of bounds, but this Merrimack front line here is just very formidable to try and get past that wall. So much fun to watch.
Aldeeb to Aldaus. Yes. And Merrimack gets it back to 14-11. Now, would you be stunned if I told you Noor Aldeeb was near the top of the?
Yusuf.
Oh, we got a score correction there. Near the top of the division in assists, and I think by a long shot too.
Really?
You know, again, the stats are only as good as what people submit, and I'll tell you what, from what I have seen so far, she's at the top of the division.
Oh.
And another point. I'm going to say the formation was incorrect there. And that takes, or gives the point to Bishop Guertin, 16-11.
Yeah, and you're feeling like Merrimack wants to be picking up some momentum here, and it just keeps kind of falling flat.
Well, they're beating themselves here with a couple of penalties.
Yeah. But they're going to dial it in here in just a minute.
All right, let's see what happens here. As Corvos at the line. Victor to Aldeeb. To Herod. What a shot by Abby Herod. And they're very excited for the freshman. That's her first kill.
Very nice, and let's see how she does on the line here. Tell she's pretty jazzed up right now.
Give her an ace, too. What the heck?
Go. Why not? Why not?
Boy, they need her tonight, and she's coming through here.
Yeah, she is delivering so far, Brian.
16-13, Bishop Guertin. Third hit now, got to get it over. They do. Fornarolo to Aldeeb. To Walker. Oh, and she just missed it.
Yeah, just a little off on the timing, I feel like, on that one.
So BG back up by 4. We're in game number 1 here at the H. Dana Taylor Gymnasium. We played best of 5. And we played a 25. Kept alive by Walker. Victor gets it over. Oh, my goodness. Walker.
And they are going to come up
point
with
for Merrimack.
that point on that, Brian. Unbelievable.
Oh, my goodness. And Walker is hurt.
Yeah, something's going on with the elbow there. She said she's good, but
she said she's all right.
Holding that elbow.
What a point for the Tomahawks.
Yes. And they need to ride this momentum.
I don't know if she banged her elbow or what happened there, but she's going to serve now.
And seems to be fine.
Yep, it looks good to me. Tipped over, Fornarolo keeps it alive. Aldeeb to Flett into the net. Aldeeb gets it over. And blocked, but into the Merrimack nets.
And just kind of bobbling it back and forth, but not able to get it up and over that time.
So BG with an 18-14 lead here. Merrimack led this at 1.97. But it has been all BG since that point. Here's Flett into the net.
Plenty of mustard, not enough height on that one.
just going to make a little correction, and we'll see if they can find it in the timeout, as we have a stoppage in play here. 19-14 is our score. We're in game number 1 here at the H. Dana Taylor, and now Cam is going to take care of some business for us.
Thanks for watching today's event on Merrimack TV. If you're interested in learning more about Merrimack TV, email Nicholas or Justin at merrimacktv@merrimacknh.gov.
Yes, thank you, Cam. Appreciate that. We'd love to hear from you. If you have any comments, questions, if you want to visit the studio, email us at merrimacktv@merrimacknh.gov. Also kind of like a suggestion box as well, if you have any of those. Happy to hear from you.
Well, we have a 19-14 game, game number 1. Competitive first game.
Yeah, fun one so far.
Merrimack a little short-handed tonight as they're playing without outside hitter Leah Monroe. And they're hanging in this one. LD puts it back for Cody.
Oh, man.
Point to Merrimack.
And I'm going to look at this one more time, Brian.
That is Sadie Cody knocking that one down. And who else? Nora Aldeeb on the assist.
Who else?
Oh, there she is on the line. So let's see if she can add an ace here. Tomahawks trailing by 4. Nice serve by Noor. That one's tipped. DeGrazia keeps it alive. Aldeeb sets it up for Flett. Partridge. Nice work. Victor for Flett. Ooh, nice dig.
Nice dig there.
Flett over the top. BG keeps it alive.
Well played by
point.
BG.
And big slam there by Caitlin Harrington. Point to BG, double hit.
Oh, man.
Some tough calls here going against Merrimack.
Yeah.
And they trail 20-15. A lot of BG points here, either on unforced errors or penalties by Merrimack. This would be a different game right now. And a long serve by Bella Nutting.
And a little heads up from the crowd there, letting them know that's going out of bounds.
All right, 20-16. This one's certainly not over.
Definitely not.
This is about where they were Friday night against Concord in that 4th game. And then all of a sudden, they found it. Sophia Victor drops one in for the Tomahawks.
I really like the placement of that ball.
She took a little off that one, too. Sophia, obviously one of the best defenders on this team, contributing here on offense. Blocked by Althaus again. Oh, and it tipped over by BG.
Man.
That was Annie Hammond on the tip.
And you see the Tomahawks kind of kicking themselves in that one. Just everyone standing there watching it hit that space right there in the middle.
So Hammond gets the point for Guertin. Veronica Gomez, their libero, on the line. Great serve, dug up by Victor. Herod tries to put one down. Partridge to Korobos. Victor sets it up for Flett. Yes! Little corner shot for Rachel Flett.
Yes, sir.
21-18, and Merrimack's still alive here.
I'd never count Merrimack out at this point.
How about an assist for Sophia Victor on that one? And Rachel's on the line now. One of their best servers. And into the net, the announcer jinx. Sorry, Rachel. And to every member of the Merrimack volleyball team, I apologize. 22-18. Well, they've had a few of those in this game, and that's been the difference right now.
Yeah, it really has.
Both teams playing very, very well. Varsity here trying to follow up a nice win by the JV team over BG to open tonight.
Yeah, that was a fun one to watch.
And they're checking the lineups here. So we mentioned Merrimack coming into play tonight 7-1, but they have not really yet played the brass of their schedule. It's coming. And I think it really starts tonight. You got BG, you got Salem at home. You got we're going to have that Salem game for you. I think it's next week.
Oh, great.
Hollis Brookline here at home. You got some tough games coming up. So it'd be really nice to see if we can get a dub tonight. Another penalty on Merrimack.
What is going on here?
What is happening? And the girls can't believe it. Coach Tammy Lambro is beside herself right now.
Yes, she is. And
they're gonna have to figure out how to overcome this here.
it's just a bad formation again, or what's? I'm not really sure. Get an explanation.
I think they got to get on the same page with the refs and the scorebook here. And Amelia's going to go try to get another explanation. And we have a yellow card coming out against Coach Lambro. So right now Merrimack is in a tough spot here. So they got to figure this out. Probably the most adversity they faced this season, and probably their biggest game of the season, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So now they got to figure out how to overcome this.
And BG just 2 points away from this first set.
You know, if I look at, you know, I'm a big stats guy.
Oh yeah.
As I'm sitting here with my notebook, if I look at this, I'd be curious to see how many points BG has actually scored on their own in this game.
Yeah, versus points given up by mistakes.
Penalties and unforced errors by Merrimack.
Yep.
So, you know, I'm looking at 1, 2, 3. I got 4 kills by BG out of their 23 points, but I mean, there's more than that. Partridge and Gomez have an ace, so that's 6 of the 23. But there's a lot here that Merrimack's kind of giving them.
Yes.
And now we're gonna have another stoppage here as the officials try to figure this out.
And if you haven't gone over there yet, head on over to our Facebook page at Merrimack TV, and you can leave a comment under the post about tonight's game. We'd love to hear from you, whether you're a Tomahawks fan, whether you're a Cardinals fan, whether you're just a high school sports fan checking us out. Let us know how you're watching, who you're rooting for, about that time of the night. And so I'm going to also say maybe what you're snacking on. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment. We'll try and shout you out during the game here.
Well, while we have this time, you know, I certainly want to, you know, I've referenced a couple times the game on Friday night here, and I want to just say, if you were not here Friday night, you missed just one heck of a volleyball game. These girls put on a show. Both teams at the end of the game got a standing ovation.
Yeah, I bet. I was covering the football game, but I heard
it was that good.
Yeah.
If you like, you know, team sports and just good competition, I mean, the points just back and forth the whole night. I mean, every point was huge, and it was one of the better wins I had seen in a long time.
Yeah, always love to have great, close, competitive games. Sometimes you don't want them to be close, but, you know, it keeps it more exciting when they are. And it looks like we might get back to business here any minute.
Yeah, we had another absolutely fantastic first game here against Portsmouth last Friday. It was kind of like that, and Justin, you were here for that one,
Yes.
obviously. It was kind of like that for 5 games. Like,
wow,
it was just intense. Now, BG has only played 5 games so far this year. They are 4-1 on the season, so they got a lot of their schedule left. As we finally get back to action, and I don't have to fill anymore. Thank God.
doing a great job, Brian.
As Corvos knocks it over for BG. 24-18.
And it's going to be a steep hill to climb, Brian, if Tomahawks are going to look to come back from this first set.
And this is Brooke Partridge on game point for the Cardinals. Walker can't get it over. And that'll do it for game number 1 here in Merrimack. BG takes game 1 by the score of 25-18. Tomahawks will look to regroup here for game number 2. So we have a break in the action here. We turn it over to Cam.
Are you enjoying the game? Check out more MHS sports action by downloading the Merrimack TV app. Merrimack TV is a free download from your device's app store. Download Merrimack TV on your iPhone, Android, Roku, Apple TV, or Amazon Fire device to watch live varsity sports, concerts, meetings, events, and other on-demand content. You're watching Merrimack TV, your community, your voice.
Thanks, Cam. Love that Merrimack TV app. You can always relive these sports moments by heading on over to the Merrimack TV app. Make sure you download it on your phone, Roku, Apple TV, wherever you like to watch any kind of on-demand content.
And we have a potential Lucas Goldberg sighting. So we have game number 2 on the way here for the Tomahawks and the Cardinals. Cardinals taking game 1, 25-18.
Yes, and we are in contract talks with Lucas Goldberg.
Oh, my goodness.
He looks like he's running some sort of errand maybe for football currently. He's, of course, on the football team. He's going to do that, and I think he might be back with us in about 5 minutes or so. So we might be so lucky to be graced with the melodious voice of Lucas Goldberg to back up on color commentary here.
Judging by the moisture on his shirt, it looks like he's run more than a few errands for the football team.
Yes, but one more won't hurt. So hopefully we'll be hearing from Lucas before the end of this match here tonight. We always love to have Lucas on the headset. He does an excellent job. He called us last year. I think he just kind of cold called Merrimack TV and said, hey, wondering who does the sports there or who does the calls, because I'd like to get involved. And you know what? We are so happy to have him. He's done an excellent job. And if you want to find out more about Merrimack TV, you can always email myself, Justin Slez, or Nicholas Lavallee at Merrimack TV at merrimacknh.gov. Any kind of volunteer opportunities, if you want to come up and see the studio maybe, just come see where the magic happens as far as some of those bigger meetings that happen in town. If you haven't been up to the Matthew Thornton room, we are located right in that same area. We are in the west wing of Town Hall, 6 Babusick Lake Road. Just head up the stairs, and we're right there. You'd go all the way down the hall to Matthew Thornton room if you had some business to take care of with planning board or zoning board. If you had some comments for school board or town council, that would be happening down there. In the very back of that room, there's a door that goes right into our control room. And in there we have our camera set up for that meeting room. And we also have camera control set up for our studio. So if you're a Merrimack resident, we have a studio that you can use if you want to do a show. You come up, you let us know, and we'll get you all set up for that. We typically have talk shows. Pretty simple to do. You show up with your idea, show up with a guest or two, and we pretty much do the rest. We'll run the cameras, we'll run the audio. We just need some sort of idea for graphics. And when you're done, with your show. As long as you have a thumb drive, we will have a file for you to take with you. You can post that on social media, post it on YouTube, any place you want to put it. All we ask in return is that you provide us with that program for Merrimack TV and the Merrimack TV app. So, you ever want to check that out? I'll say it one more time, Merrimack TV at merrimacknh.gov.
That's one of the best deals going right there.
Yes.
Record your own TV show.
Yep, free to you, just like the Merrimack TV app.
Oh, I mean, Justin Sles, king of the segues.
Yes. I don't think I'll be able to top the 7-6 score and then the subbing of 7 and 6 earlier tonight.
That was pretty good.
Felt pretty good about that, and I'm going to be riding that high probably through Friday.
I love it.
So we got Lucas Goldberg is coming in here. He's fanning himself off with some, looks like cash. I think he might come up here and join us.
Love it.
I'm going to give him some space and hand over the headset. So, Lucas, great to have you here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by the man, the myth, the legend, Lucas Goldberg. How are you, Lucas?
Doing good. How are we doing?
Doing well as we get game number 2 underway with Rachel Flett knocking it down. And the Tomahawks trying to make a statement here. Well, we saw during that intermission as Flett knocks it. Oh, almost
get
another point here. Finish that thought momentarily. Walker, yes.
Yes. Man, I love volleyball.
Oh, it's the
so
best.
much fun.
How about Flett and Walker to start?
Stat leader in New Hampshire on aces.
Yes.
Here comes Rachel Flett.
Absolutely. So you saw that too.
Yeah.
See,
all over the school.
I love it. And Flett tries to get another one there. And that one goes out of bounds.
Yep.
3-0 Tomahawks here in game number 1. So, as I was alluding to, the first game did not go particularly well for the Tomahawks.
I caught the end of it.
The intermission, there was some lively banter
Really?
in the Tomahawks huddle, led by Amelia Walker, one of the captains.
That goes right into the net.
And I think the message got through, Lucas.
Yeah, absolutely.
4-0 our score.
This team is a state championship winning caliber, and they messed up on one game. They're mad about that mistake.
This is Gomez for BG. Floated up over the top by Allison Marino. Victal to Herod. Put it on the board.
Oh, I tried to stand up and say that ball was in. I got a little caught up on the mic, but yeah, that ball was in.
Yeah, sorry about that, Lucas.
You're
I'm
good, don't
stepping
worry.
on the cord there.
Abby Herod makes it 5-0 Merrimack to open game 2.
I believe she's a freshman, too.
She sure is. And Flett gets it over.
Good coverage.
Oh, she couldn't quite get there.
Couldn't get there.
But nice job by Rachel Flett on the service line for Merrimack, getting them first 5 points.
Yeah, I'm sure BG Merrimack game's always a little tense, a little chippy. I'm sure tensions are a little high right now,
So
especially with Merrimack on such a hot streak.
I don't know how much you saw of the first game, but a lot of unforced errors by Merrimack, a lot of penalties in that, and a lot of questionable penalties.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you could see the frustration on Merrimack's end there toward the end of that game.
Let's see how they rebound here. So far, so good.
Wow.
But
BG
there's an
has
answer.
some power.
That is Caitlin Harrington.
She got some power.
Textbook jinx there by Brian Gagnon.
The Brian Gagnon curse, as we always say.
Yeah. Oh, it never fails. It's the one thing I'm good at. Akira Korobos. Aldeeb tries to get over. Oh, my goodness. What a tip by Allison Marino. We've seen Aldeeb do that quite a bit where, she's such a good setter, and she tries to tip that back over the top.
They knew she was going to try and do this one.
They have done their scouting.
Oh, and they keep getting messed up on these,
4 hits.
right? A little bit too short.
Yep.
That's 4 straight points for BG.
Sure is. And they're right back in game 2. Akira Korobos. with the jump serve.
Oh.
And Victor with a very rare misplay.
Yeah, stat leader in digs as well, and just messes that one up.
So she leads in digs. I believe Eldib leads in
Sets.
assists. And Flett leads in aces right now. I mean,
Victor is just a little bit not leading yet, but I believe she's fourth.
she's right there, yep. There's tomahawks all over the
Yeah,
stat sheet,
absolutely.
the stat leader sheet.
You know, speculation was, they played some of the worser teams in the league, but they're not. They're showing that they're a contender. They're contenders.
So they have had the easiest schedule in the league. I have kind of, you know me, I have statistically proven.
Yep.
They have had the easiest schedule in the league. However, they have won the games they're supposed to win. Now we're going to see what they're made of over the next couple of weeks here.
I haven't done
Starting
too much
tonight.
scouting on BG. I don't know what their record is. That's out.
And they are 5-1 on the season.
They are 5-1.
Or
Wow.
4-1, I think.
4-1.
Yeah, they've only played 5 games, very interestingly. Tomahawks with a 2-point lead here. Lena Eldib on the line.
Good serve. Oh, and he
Nice
found a
tip.
blind spot in Tomahawks defense.
That was Marino by BG. Finding the open area.
Watch that one more time.
So Merrimack, as I was alluding to earlier with Justin, you got Salem coming in here. We got Hollis Brookline. You got Goffstown, who's unbeaten. They're coming in the end of the season. So lots of tough games left for Merrimack.
Yeah. Gets it over.
Harrington sets it up. Oh, what a shot
beautiful.
by Akira Korobos. And we're tied at 7.
What a run by BG this has been.
Boy, it looked like Merrimack might run away with game 2,
Yeah.
but BG has responded.
I don't know if you remember 2 years ago, I believe. This game went to 5 sets.
It sure did.
I was there acting like a fool in the student section, but
I was acting like a fool up here with the sledgehammer.
and they're just finding these blind spots so well.
Lydia Miller knocks that one down for BG. BG playing a lot better in this game.
You have another look at this one.
And like I said, game 1, Merrimack beat themselves pretty much. And BG this game, they're getting the points. And this is number 11, Allison Marino. LD sets up Walker. The tip kept alive. They floated up over the top of Walker. Herod
And
puts it
what a
down.
Spot right on the line.
We're tied at 8.
Gets it done.
So that was Abby Herod, and she's got, I believe, 3 kills in her first varsity game. How about that?
Good serve.
BG gets it over. Eldib trying to set it up for Walker.
Lays it
Walker
down.
lays it down, you betcha. 9-8 Tomahawks. But both teams have come to play tonight. And Herod just a little short
Yeah,
there.
you could say this is really Merrimack's first test. Having definitely an easier schedule, but this BG team, very strong. First test of the season.
Well, they certainly were tested by Bedford. But saw the scores from that game, and I'll tell you,
Gotta talk.
the
Gotta talk.
Tomahawks really played well in that one. That is going to be a point to BG.
Tried to knuckle it over that one.
BG with a 10-9 lead, game 2.
Just not enough on it.
And we're tied at 10.
A lot of lead changes.
We thank you for joining us tonight on Merrimack TV. Brian Gagnon, Lucas Goldberg, Justin Slez with you. Grace LeMay back in the studio.
Yep, we've sent Cam actually back over there to try his hand at some replays.
All right. So Camera Cam is no longer with us. Now he's back in the studio with Grace.
Yes.
That serve goes long. BG back in the front. couple of lead changes already in this game. Amelia Walker's going to get a seat. I would imagine not for long.
Yeah, definitely probably the strongest player on this team. Great at those big kills. Goes off the curtain.
Oh, BG is just reading these spots so well. And that was number 5, Annie Hammond.
You know, Annie Hammond, a childhood friend of mine, actually.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. Known each other from young age. Her parents, her mom's in the stands tonight. Shout out Shannon.
There you go. Yeah, she found the opening there, and you could literally see her looking for the open spot on the floor, and she found it. That one's dug up by Gomez. Up over the top. Oh, DeGrazia with a great
Good save.
save. Boy, she's played well the last couple of weeks for the Tomahawks.
Another
Another
great
one
save.
there.
Really won that
Bonarello.
one. That one was heading out.
Oh, great job by BG, keeping that alive. DeGrazia to Aldib, to Cody. That one's dug up by Guertin. Bonarello to DeGrazia, to Aldib. Oh, what a point here for both teams. Blocked by Cody. Up over the top. Aldib.
Indeed, with those great little sneakers.
Kept
what a
alive
dig.
by Victor. Third hit. Gets it over. And kept
Wow.
alive again by Victor. We'll play all night, folks. Tipped. Oh, and BG gets the point.
She's got to know she can touch that one. She touches that one over the net. She can grab that.
Boy, I don't know if we have enough tape for for that point. My goodness.
And a breaking announcement, field hockey has won.
All right. We may have an announcement soon about field hockey.
5-0.
Flett knocks it down. 5-0 win for field hockey. Excellent.
Yeah, there's rumors that Merrimack TV is going to be
Senior
covering
night.
the senior night field hockey game.
That is the rumor out there.
all-
And I think I know who might be announcing that one.
Rhymes with Ryan Magnan.
Yeah. Something like that.
to do with BG.
Now, I've never seen a field hockey game in my entire life.
Oh.
That's going to be real interesting. As LT gets
And
the
Aldean
ace.
is fired up.
I love when she gets fired up.
So much passion
It's
for the
great.
game.
Talked to Nora before tonight's game. She's thanking us for our coverage. She very excited. Good player, too. And that's
Now
going to be a
be a
double
double.
hit. We're tied at 13.
I'll tell you, nothing frustrates you more as a player than a double.
13-13, game number 2.
We'll have one more look at this because why not?
And here is LD. Ooh, little
Sneaker right there.
Change up there by LD. Flett.
Oh,
Couldn't get it over. That is
good job
blocked
by Hammond.
by Hammond. And BG back in front, 14-13.
BG bench getting jazzed up over here.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a very competitive game. These two teams very evenly matched here. You can see, but you got to wonder what Merrimack would look like with Monroe tonight.
Yeah, I don't.
Herod's doing a great job filling in.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, my goodness.
Flett.
What a slam. Is Monroe
14
injured?
all. Yes, she is.
She is.
Yes. So, again, one of their better outside hitters not here tonight. And the Tomahawks hanging in this thing. 14 apiece. Again, you know, BG, one of the upper tier teams in this conference. And it's because
A
of hits
return.
like that.
Wow.
We have just alternated points here
Yeah.
for well, at least the last 4.
It was like the soccer game yesterday. No one could pull ahead till the end of it. It was dead even. And then BG just pulled ahead in the last minutes, but thankfully Merrimack tied it up.
Brooke Partridge on the line for BG. Victor sets it up. Herod gets it over. Partridge sets it up. Blocked.
Oh, wow.
Boy, Herod doing a great job up front with Lucy Aldhouse tonight. Victor to Flett. Yes!
Oh, beautiful
Rachel
time.
Flett ties the game at 15.
And Lucas mentioning soccer, I know we were pushing the Thursday soccer game, but if you're out there listening, that's been canceled.
Ooh.
At least
Oh, yeah, 'cause
postponed.
the hurricane, I
Were you
believe.
supposed to call that game, Lucas?
I was not.
Okay. So we might need to be in touch with with Chris Ortega.
Oh. Couldn't quite get it over. Another point to BG, 16-15.
Is it weather reasons?
I honestly don't know. There was no real explanation or
Yeah.
email.
Because the freshman football game got canceled as well. So
Well, I was thrilled that we have the heads up, so we aren't all set up before finding out. Disappointing we won't be able to cover the game tomorrow, but it'll be postponed. Hopefully we can get that in our schedule.
Oh, what a jump by Nora
just
Deeb.
catches them off.
And she is fired up. Boy, when you lead,
She needs the water.
when you lead the state in assists, you can also do things like that. What a job.
It's just plain fun.
Yeah, and her sister with a good serve as well. Wow.
Oh, McLaughlin.
Holy
Oh, I'm sorry,
cow.
Harrington, rather. Not McLaughlin. I
Raw
don't know where I
power
got
on her.
McLaughlin. But a kill there for Harrington. And Lena Eldib out. Abby Herod back in. And on the line, Allison Marino for BG. They have a 1-point lead in game 2. They took the first game by a score of 25-18. Oh, great dig there by Merrimack.
Ooh, a little fake. But
That
just
one-
can't complete it.
Yeah, Lydia Miller just mishit that. We're tied again. Alternate points for the last 9 points.
Wow.
I'm sorry, 10 points, I believe. Yep. Since it was 12-12, it's now 17-17. Great serve by Herod. Eldib. On the line, that's good.
That's in.
Oh, no.
my goodness.
I don't know if we're going to get a replay.
Oh,
That
my goodness.
Crowd's mad about that one.
definitely looked into me.
Yeah, here we are.
Let's have a
Let's
look.
see.
I disagree here. Let's see.
I was a little late on the replay. That must be
Oh,
Ooh.
either way.
Well, point to BG. My goodness.
I'm definitely going to go back and check that one.
Yeah.
It won't change anything, but I'll have a look.
Ooh,
Oh, and finally
they
somebody
does not handle.
gets a
Caitlin
2-point lead here.
Harrington.
Yeah, Harrington looking good here. And Tammy Lambro is going to get timeout for the Tomahawks, who trail now in game 2, 19-17.
Yeah, back and forth all night long.
We thank you for joining us tonight on Merrimack TV. We hope you download the app and check us out. Check out the replay. Tell your friends. And good crowd on hand here tonight, too.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of students here.
Starting to pile up.
Like I said, I think they're getting word about this team and how good this team
Oh, yeah,
is.
absolutely.
And they are worth the watch.
You saw it with
tell you.
baseball last year as well. The crowds just got bigger and bigger.
Baseball was such a nice surprise last year.
And not winning, I believe, one game the year before. They won one game, and then they just
They beat Bedford last year. I
Yep.
mean, that was a tremendous season for the baseball team. Of course, I follow baseball very closely in Merrimack. My son entering 8th grade, so
Lucas.
he will be trying out soon for the high school team. Walker, out of bounds. It'll be BG ball, or BG point
Yeah.
and BG ball. Boy, I'm still in basketball mode.
It's coming, Brian. Give it time.
My 4th volleyball game of the year, and I'm calling basketball calls.
Oh, short.
What
Oh.
a serve by Miller. Oh.
4 in a row got there, but just not enough time.
All right, Tomahawks running out of time here. trailing 21-17. Miller dug up by Walker. Walker puts one down.
Like
21-18.
I'll get another look at this one.
Woo. All right. Amelia Walker, some big points here for the Tomahawks, trying to get this game back to even, maybe. And an ace!
Wow. Sneak attack.
Yes, indeed. 21-19. Heck of a game so far for Walker. And she gets the jump serve. This one, no doubt about it, another ace.
Can't get there in time.
21-20. This is a big spot in this game. And we're going to have in the middle of the serve. They take her out. And it'll be Sofia DeGrazia. Haven't seen that before.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm up here.
Ooh, good.
DeGrazia doing a great job on the back line tonight. Flett puts it down, and we're tied at 21.
Oh, man, oh, man.
Rachel Flett. Yes, indeed.
Showing them who's boss.
We are all square once again. Oh, Harrington.
Wow.
Unties it again for BG.
Harrington has just been killing them all night long.
This has been her game for BG. The amount of ties we've had in this game, I'll tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Still a nutting.
Boy, we'll count those up later. Flett gets it over.
Another
We're tied
double.
again.
Oh, a carry, they'll call it on.
My goodness, 22 all. We are playing the 25, but you got to win by 2.
Yep, I can see this one going to 30.
We almost had 30 the other night against Portsmouth. Catch that on the Merrimack TV app.
Yep.
Game 1 against Portsmouth. Unbelievable game.
Wow.
And Aldeeb sends it long.
It's a little too much.
23-22.
Just got to dial back the pizzazz a little bit.
Dial back the pizzazz.
I know you hate to hear it, but
Lambert
in this
wants timeout.
situation.
We've had 11 ties in this second game. Not bad. But this game living up to the hype here. 23-22. We are in the second game. Best out of 5.
Yes, and I got some good news for you guys. You guys will be thrilled to know we got some shout-outs here on the Merrimack TV Facebook page. Caroline Masterson says, let's go Tomahawks. A couple of heart emojis and a volleyball emoji. Cricket Porter, who we heard from the other night, said, we are watching from Maine and watching on Merrimack TV app. Rooting for Merrimack, watching our niece Lucy Althouse. She's doing well with the blocks. You got that right, Cricket. Thanks so much for that. And Joseph Cahill, I was watching on my cell, and in the middle of the second game, the screen went black. So I'm not sure what that's all about. We still have our signal over here. Apologies to Joseph. We'll have a look-see back at the studio on that one.
All right, 23-22 on the line for BG is Veronica Gomez. Tomahawks try to dig deep here for the...
Oh,
Rachel
my goodness.
Flett. Have a game, Rachel. We're tied at 23.
And just, they try and stuff her, but just can't get it quite over.
You know, Rachel is having one of those nights. We saw her against Spalding just absolutely take over the game. And that one goes long. Yes, point to Merrimack.
The ref is drawing up some suspense.
Game point for the Tomahawks. trying to even this match at a game apiece. We have a timeout coming up here from Kyle Clements. And game point coming.
What a game we've had. Definitely a bounce-back game for the Tomahawks. Still close, but they are playing much better than they did last game.
Can steal a point here, or steal a game here, and try to, again, rebound from just, I'd say easily their worst game of the season that I saw.
Yeah.
Try to rebound from that. Come back and get a win here. That would be huge for the Tomahawks. This team is fired up right now. 24-23 game points as they try to even up the match at a game apiece. It will be Sophia Victor on the line. Right. 24-23, Victor.
Good serve.
They set it up. They put it over the top. Flett
Right
to
here.
Aldib.
This is the set. I
Flett.
can tell you.
For the win! And we're tied.
She does it.
At a game apiece.
Don't get struck by the Brian Gagnon curse right there.
Right up over the top.
I
We're
could-
tied
I
at
could tell
one.
from the second, I don't know why I said minute, but from the second she did that, that game was over.
What a performance by the Tomahawks there, specifically Rachel Flett in that second game.
We are tied up.
You want your seniors to step up in that spot, and my goodness.
Yeah, absolutely. This class has been playing from a very young age, especially on varsity games from freshman year. Walker has been playing a lot. Flett played a lot.
So to me, Lucas, I think that's what separates this team from I think the other teams I've seen over the last couple of years here. The chemistry has just been
Absolutely,
unbelievable
yeah.
with this group. And
Yeah, they've been playing with each other for a very long time, so they know how each other play.
We at one point in this game, we literally called. It was Victor on the day, Aldib on the assist, and Flett on the kill. I think it was a Walker. One of those. It was just tic-tac-toe, and it happened 2 or 3 times in a row, where it's almost robotic, and you can see the chemistry and everything with this team. It's fantastic. So I mean, if you like team sports. If you are not into volleyball right now, it's like you've got to get
I know. I feel like volleyball. Sometimes people underestimate it, but when it's hot, it's hot.
I'm telling you, you got to get down here to the H. Dana Taylor, and you've got to download the Merrimack TV app and follow these girls right now.
Merrimack loves volleyball, always has.
It is. I'm telling you, and I alluded to it earlier in the broadcast. These girls have made me a fan of volleyball this year, like a fan.
Yeah.
I love it, and I was here Friday, jumping out of my seat, the fist pump going, high-fiving everybody around me. I mean, it was tremendous atmosphere here.
Yeah.
But yeah, get out and support these girls. I mean, they're doing things this year, and 1-1 right now with BG, and that is no joke. And you alluded to the game earlier, Lucas, from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
One of my favorite
That was a good one.
games I think that we've ever called here at Merrimack TV. They fell behind in that match 2-0 and won the third game, a pretty close third game, but they won the fourth game. It was like 27-25 or something like that. And Lily Petroselli.
That
on
absolute dot in the corner.
The bomb by Petroselli. I mean, that was just an all-timer, forcing the fifth game. And so they lost that one in 5, but the disparity between those two teams was unbelievable. I mean, Merrimack had no business in that game. BG was a state title contender.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Right now, Merrimack is looking like a contender.
But like you said, this is going to be a tough week for them.
Yeah, Salem
Exeter
coming up.
and Salem.
I mean,
Exeter's a 500 team, but
we'll be here. Was it Salem on Monday, right?
Yes, I believe so.
We will be here for that one. And like I said, Salem is.
No, that's on Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday. Okay. Salem is a title contender. Absolutely loaded. They're the only team this year to even beat Bedford in a game.
Yeah.
Bedford has won every other game every other match 3-0 this year.
But then they kind of cooled down with Winnicott.
Yep.
not the best team. Has one win.
Still going to play South.
Yep.
They're 6-1.
But as I'm looking through these good teams, I'm seeing that one loss, and it's 0-3 to Bedford.
Exactly.
And I feel like that if we draw them in the playoffs, it's going to be a tough one. But
it's going to. I'm telling you, this team is well worth the watch, and we're happy we got you here tonight. 1-1, Game 3. We're going to play at least 2 more tonight, so get comfortable. Rachel Flett with the ace, picking up where she left off. Like I said, she had the first 5 points.
Yes, she did.
In the first game, and then ended that game just on an incredible run. Here's Flett. Another one!
Right to the same dad. He just said, I'm not in this game.
We are in Rachel Flett's world right now.
Another one.
Dug up by BG. Corvos says, wait a second. I have something to say about that. 2-1. Merrimack.
Great grab by Kia Majauer, varsity quarterback.
Yes. Tough loss on Friday night for you guys, obviously.
I don't want to talk about it, okay? No.
You know.
Yeah, it was but we came back. That's what.
Excellent comeback.
Yeah. But we beat ourselves. A lot of penalty yardage.
But stuff you can fix.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see you again maybe on Friday night. Against Timberlane, I believe.
Keene. We played Timberlane and beat them.
Gotcha.
2 weeks ago.
Victor to
Get
Walker.
It down.
Yes, Amelia Walker. 3-1 Merrimack. That was Walker from Victor, I believe.
I have yet to see the BG coach crack a smile. Very serious coach. Entire game, I've just seen him very serious and locked in on this.
Locked in. I love it. Lena LD, ready to go here? Ooh, just a little long. Point to BG. Lena's just been a little long. She's their serve specialist. And she's been a little off tonight on the serve.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe a little tense, big game.
Well, if you're just joining us tonight, get comfortable, get cozy, because we've got a couple more games for you here. We are tied at 1. Ooh, Walker blocked by Allison Marino.
Childhood friend. I saw her, Allison and Amelia, I believe. Saw her giggle it off. Allison used to live in Merrimack, but, you know, some of the Merrimack kids go to BG, and I believe that's where that rivalry draws from, you know. Just the...
There's an ace for BG. That's number 19, Akira Korovos. Merrimack used to have an Ali Marino.
Yes.
On their team. Walker. Oh, couldn't quite get it over. Tipped.
Good
Victor.
dig.
To Walker. To Fornarolo. And she gets it over.
Wow.
Korovos.
Lambro.
Hello.
A little upset with Fornarolo there. Just telling her, leave that one alone.
Yeah. Boy, Korovos having a game here. She's carrying BG. They lead 5-3 in this third game. Match tied at 1. That's a long serve.
Now, I believe if it's on the line, it's out in this game, right? Or is it
that's
other way?
On the line, I think he's in. But I'm not sure. Lucas is going to look that up.
I'll use my
us.
research analyst.
Herod goes long.
We'll let the officials deal with that. And if you're interested in officiating any of these high school sports games, please check out NHIAA.org. Always looking for officials. These games cannot happen without officials. So check that out if you have any interest at all. NHIAA.org.
Yes, if it touches the line, it is in.
The previous voice you heard was that of Justin Segway, a.k.a. Justin Slez. And the point goes to Merrimack. King of the segue.
Yes, trying my best.
I'm telling you, nobody is smoother.
And Brian, I know you were watching the volleyball game on Friday, but I tried to do a segue for one of my reads the other night, or
Oh, I thought you guys were talking about like the Segway that you ride on. I was
I'll get back to this anecdote in just a second.
so confused.
Oh, and it's into the net. We're tied at 6.
So I tried to segue into like either a station read or just comments on Facebook, and I thought it was pretty well, but it didn't feel well received by our 2 commentators in the other room.
This is Amelia Walker.
We'll go up.
And up the ceiling to get it over. Nice play by BG.
I do have to say, we have a very low ceiling here.
And point to Merrimack.
Just some
Kill for
miscommunication.
Cody.
And that ball is always hitting up there.
So Walker out. Amelia Walker, by the way, I was sitting with Leah Monroe's dad in the Friday night game.
Love him. Such a nice guy.
Chico, and he calls her Hops. So I said may go with that on the air. As Merrimack gets the point.
Second blunder by Caitlin Harrington. Just a little rattled right now.
He says, Amelia's got those hops. So we're going to call her Hops.
Quick serve right there.
Set up for Flett.
It's over.
Ooh, she almost knocked that one down. Cormos into the net. Point Merrimack. They have scored 5 in a row. And they take a 9-6 lead. Sophia DeGrazia on the line. Again, she came in kind of mid-serve for Walker.
Yeah.
On her turn. Flett.
Yeah.
Couldn't get under that one. Or should I say,
camera
on
holds
top of that
on.
one.
Camera almost knocked over.
Oh, yeah, we got a stand over there in the corner, a little tripod action.
That's good sportsmanship right there.
9-7 is our score. This is Lydia Miller for BG. LD to Flett. She gets all of that one. 10-7.
I'd love to see that one again. Let's have a look. Whew. Ooh-wee.
You know, in the NBA Jam, when the ball gets on fire, I feel like it's kind of the reverse here in volleyball. Once again, another multi-sport reference.
Good serve.
Bring it into the video game world a little bit.
Oh, of course. Not the first time we've referenced NBA Jam either.
Of course not.
Flett. Oh, not
Good
quite.
dig.
And what a hit by
She gets that
Caitlin
one.
Harrington.
Boom shakalaka.
There it is. Oh, my
And
goodness.
that's where we'll draw the line there tonight, folks.
Speaking of low ceilings. Wow. Our humor might have a pretty low ceiling as well.
Pretty funny to us.
I'm sure the fans.
We'll see. Leave your comment on the
groaning
Merrimack
and
TV
moaning.
Facebook page about how you feel about that.
And there's the segue. I like that one.
There we go.
Oh, my goodness. Cody. No good. Now Corvos. Dug up by DeGrazia. Victor's going to go into the third row.
Get it over.
Oh, not quite.
Mamma mia.
My goodness. Team Sophia right there.
Mamma mia, Team Sophia.
Kind of risking life and limb on that one.
Thought she was about to take a dive right there.
First it was DeGrazia on the serve, and then Victor almost ends up in the lap of Della Stiles' mom over there.
Yes.
Oh, and a shot is good. That's Cody again.
Jumping for joy.
11-9. What a nice game for Sadie Cody tonight.
Yeah.
When like I said, without Monroe, they've kind of needed people here to step up, and they are really stepping up. 11-9, our score.
Good serve.
Up over the top, Eldib to Victor. Third hit goes over. Corvos for the points.
You have to wonder if that one was soaring out. just misdirected it at the last second.
Boy, she is an impressive player for Bishop Guertin. They trail by 1. Their last lead was 6-5. Oh, that one goes out. We're tied at 11. I'm sorry. No, BG was up 4-3. Yep, 6-5. Was their last lead. Now we're tied at 11. Victor to LD.
Oh my goodness.
She carried it. Yep.
Oh, they called it a double.
Yeah. Yeah, that looked suspect.
She tries those, and they usually work, but just that one
Point to
couldn't get
BG.
it done.
So BG back in the lead, 12-11. What a game here tonight at the H. Dana. Flett.
Yes. Oh,
Not quite. Korovos.
I'm counting my
With the
chickens
tip.
before they hatch.
13-11.
Yes, I gotta stop it.
What a ball game here. Gomez on the serve. Eldib tries to set up Flett. She knocks one down, just gets over. Kept alive by Herod. And out of bounds.
That's out.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
no! Oh, it was tipped, he says. Oh, my goodness gracious. It was not an in-out. It was a tip, and Tammy Lambro can't believe it.
Yep.
She's already got a yellow card. She's got to be careful.
Gotta be careful.
14-11. Big point here for Merrimack. They don't want this to get out of hand here. Korovos blocked. Out of
Almost
bounds.
heads towards our way.
That is Lucy Althouse again.
BG just takes over this game quick.
But Korovos, my goodness. She's got some power behind that hit. They lead 15-11. I believe also had a similar lead in game 2. Oh. Some more spacing issues there
Lambro's
for
gonna call a timeout right here.
the Tomahawks. And we have a timeout here in game 3. Our score, Bishop Guertin 16, Merrimack 11. As we pass it over to the Sledgehammer.
The town of Merrimack's media division is branded Merrimack TV. The division is funded by way of franchise fees from Comcast cable subscribers right here in Merrimack. The town of Merrimack has a community TV facility located at 6 Babusick Lake Road. Our 4 cable channels reach over 8,000 homes, and we're accessible online at merrimacktv.com and on the Merrimack TV app. You're watching Merrimack TV, your community, your voice, and of course that community TV facility in the west wing of Town Hall, 6 Babusick Lake Road. I've invited you up. Come on and visit us. Just make sure you email us first so you can set up a time. Merrimack TV at merrimacknh.gov. As we'll see what Coach Lambro might have dialed in here for the Tomahawks.
Well, this is a big point here for Merrimack. They need to right the ship here.
Absolutely.
Trailing 16-11. Let's see what the timeout can do. Herod, big point for Merrimack.
Great job to get back in this after the timeout.
So last game,
Still have it on the education channel on the app, but just not on the HD channel.
here's a Flett. Sorry, I was looking up a stat from last game. Couldn't find it. That was tipped over.
Just finds the weakness in the defense.
BG does a great job of that. Finding the opening on the floor, and they just get to it. That was number 19, Akira Korovos, once again. Along with number 11, Allison Marino. All right, on the line now, Brooke Partridge. Eldib to Althouse. Althouse puts it over. Corvos. Dug up by Walker. Walker. Yes! Huge point. 17-13. She went up for the kill and then just kind of took a little off it. Little change up there. And here is Lena Eldib. Let's see what she can do here. Big spot here for Lena. Off the ceiling. And somehow that stayed in. Walker. Wow. Out of bounds. That looked like it might have been close. I don't know.
Yeah, I always say it's in. You know, one of these times the refs will believe me.
BG 18-13. Cardinals out in front. Game number 3. Here from Merrimack. Got oddly quiet in here for a second.
Yeah.
Yes.
Walker is rejected.
Yeah, one time, a couple games ago, they got yelled at for making too much noise in the crowd.
Yes, I do
but
remember
then the student
that.
section just started flailing their arms during the serves. And another timeout by Lambro.
So 19-13 BG. They're looking to pull away here in game number 3. So, we say we get Friday night football this week, Justin?
We do. We have Friday night football. It's going to be 6:30 kickoff versus Keene, the Keene Blackbirds.
Should be a good game.
Yes, the Blackbirds coming to town. I haven't looked at the weather. I know the weather for tomorrow's Sauhegan River Trail ribbon cutting is looking like rain tomorrow. So that's going to put a little bit of a damper on the broadcast there. I haven't looked at Friday. Lucas, I'm not sure if you've looked at the weather for Friday.
I'll take my look on my.
But we'll be happy to have you 6:30 p.m. For kickoff right here on Merrimack TV. We'll have Rob DeFelice and Andy Berkeley back in the studio. I will be running replays, and of course Grace LeMay back on the camera down at the field.
Friday's perfect weather for a football game.
Perfect
74
weather
and sunny. It's gonna be a big bounce back game for the Tomahawks.
Join us at Student Memorial Field if you can. Join us on the Merrimack TV app if you can't.
And just falls a little bit too short.
Well, BG's got exactly who they want on the line right now, and that is Akira Korobos. She gets the ace there.
Get over.
Oh, not quite.
Merrimack's playing like they did a little bit in that first game.
Yeah, and well, again, if you were here on Friday night, you know this team is never out of it.
Yeah, they won it in 5, I believe, right?
And trailed 2-1.
Oh, really?
After the 3rd game and nearly lost the 4th game.
Who they play? Concord, I believe?
Against Concord, yes. Concord was a much better team than their record. As that one goes in to the net, and Merrimack staying alive here in game number 3.
Got to come back.
Concord had they had a couple girls on that team. My goodness, took off flames on the ball. Victor.
Now we'll go out.
That one goes out.
Lambro's a little upset. She wanted a lineup check before that serve, so they might redo the point.
And the point goes to BG.
They'll give it to them. Not on the scoreboard yet.
We think. And more
chatter.
More fun with the lineups here as these coaches will talk it over. Once again, oddly quiet here in the building.
An odd hush falls over the H. Dana Taylor Gymnasium.
Well, we can take this time to update you on the Merrimack Babe Ruth baseball game tonight.
Please.
As the Merrimack Babe Ruth team is tied with the Nashua Braves in the bottom of the 3rd, 0-0.
Great.
That's all I got.
Thank you.
So,
really appreciate that, Brian.
Lucas Gagnon with the leadoff walk.
Yeah.
in that one.
Another great LG.
Caught stealing second with his blazing speed.
I didn't put that together
Yeah.
until you said that just now, Lucas.
Well, when
Another
I
great
won
LG.
the duck thing, they said Lucas G, and
Yes.
you were like Lucas Gagnon.
I'm like, hey, all right.
I was like, I
No,
and
this
I didn't,
Lucas
I
G.
didn't know that was your son's name. I was like, I just met you, Brian, and now you're calling me your son. But I was like, okay,
We're very close.
Yeah.
You know,
like this.
you're like a son to me, Lucas.
Oh, thank you.
Well, as we finally sort things out
Yes.
here, what is happening today with the lineups? I haven't seen this before. So still no point awarded for that last
Yes, I believe so.
play. Oh, there it is, finally. 22-24, 22 to 14.
Wish it could be 22-24.
Merrimack's got some work to do here in Game 3.
Here we go.
And we're finally back to volleyball. Cody gets it for Merrimack.
Gets it going again. To the long pause.
I'll tell you, there was an unsung hero award tonight. It might be Sadie Cody.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's playing very well for this team. And here is Amelia Walker hops on the line.
Good serve.
Really nice serve by Amelia. Ooh, Victor calls her off the last second. Flett. Couldn't quite get that one down. Oh, and it's blocked by LD. No!
Play.
Heads
Keep
up.
going, keep going.
Ball's still going.
Oh, my
Flett gets it over. Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Point to BG. Oh,
And that has got to infuriate
Coach
Coach
is not
Lambro.
happy. Oh, my goodness. Point to BG.
At least they got it over. You know,
Yeah.
if they didn't get it over there, that would have been bad. But
Oh, such a nice
But
block.
it seems like Walker hit the deck a little bit when they were trying to regroup. One of those volleyball pauses. You got to wait for the serve.
Yeah. Nice
Gets it
hit by
back.
Flett.
Gets it back.
Oh, that's such a big point that they lost there. And Flett with another point for Merrimack. When she takes over games, she takes them over. All right, here's Norel Deeb, 23-16 our score. And right into the top of the net. Another unforced error from Merrimack,
Yeah.
24-16. And it's game point for Bishop Guertin. All right,
Have a
here.
nap?
El Deeb to Victor. She gets it over. Strange seeing her in that position.
Out. That's out.
That is out of bounds. Point to the Tomahawks. 24-17. Well, they get a real 7 in a row off here to
Yeah.
keep this game going. Not impossible. They
No.
started game 2 with 5 in a row.
Especially with the way this game has been going.
And here's Victor. You just never know in this game, right? Victor sets it up for Flett. Corvus is
Oh.
blocked.
That's the.
And it's out of bounds, though. Point to BG. And that will be the end of game number 3. The Cardinals take that one 25-17. And we go on to the 4th game. Tomahawks will have to win this one to even up
Yeah, absolutely.
the match and force another 5th game.
Well, we'd love to see that. But you know what we also love to see was Merrimack TV being recognized by the Alliance for Community Media with awards for outstanding public education and government programming. Stay connected with Merrimack TV and follow us at facebook.com/Merrimack TV. You can also head on over there and comment under the post about tonight's game. Let us know how you're watching, who you're rooting for, whether you're a Cardinals fan, whether you're a Tomahawks fan. Let us know. Always love to hear what you might be snacking on as well. So just leave a comment under that post about tonight's game. We'll try and get at you before the conclusion of this excellent match.
And one excellent match has been.
Yes. Pretty much going as billed, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. We knew this game was going to be good. Always brings a lot of energy.
So, here's something I alluded to at the beginning, Lucas, is these girls have played so many games of volleyball the last week and a half. And we're talking not just the 4 matches, but they went 4 against Portsmouth. They went 5 against Londonderry on the road. They went 5 against Concord here Friday night, 5 against Nashua North, and another 4 tonight. And you've had some illness on the team too, and you got to wonder, when are they going to hit the wall here?
Yeah.
Like, I think.
Do they have any more games this week?
I believe 2 more.
Ooh, boy.
No, I'm sorry, Friday. Today's Wednesday, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so they play Friday.
Against Exeter.
Yes. So, again, like, when are they going to hit the wall here? And it would almost be heroic, I think, to win these next 2 games.
Yeah, absolutely.
These girls have been through it. And again, like I'm saying, those 5-game matches they've been in, they've been 3 5-game matches in a row where every point has just been, like, back and forth.
Absolutely.
And like, all these high leverage games that they've been in, it's got to catch up to you at some point. But we haven't quite seen it tonight. We haven't seen them hit that wall yet. But we'll keep an eye on it for sure.
Yeah, they're definitely running. They might be running on empty.
The one time I saw it was Friday night in the middle of that 4th game. It was the one time all season I saw kind of the body language and like it's like starting to tire and starting to kind of get frustrated.
Yeah.
And then much like we saw in the huddle between the first and second game, Amelia Walker really got into him. In the middle of that 4th game, she got a kill and just lit into him. And you could see like her intensity, and it rubbed off on the whole team. And it was from that point they clicked and won that game Friday. So they may need something like that tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. They gotta figure it out and figure it out quick.
And they got to find an answer for Akira Korvos of BG, who has been phenomenal on their front line, along with Caitlin Harrington. Harrington is a sophomore.
Really?
Just looking at that. I mean, that's crazy.
No freshmen on this team.
Nope.
But
take a look here.
Some 2 10th graders.
I'm just double checking my. Yes, Harrington is a sophomore. Very impressive player for Guertin. Now I have my stat sheet from earlier too.
You get a magnifying glass for that?
So, talking about quality of wins and strength of schedule, and so Merrimack clearly has benefited from an easy schedule, but they got the second toughest schedule left
100%
in the league for the rest of the season. So, and that's in terms of where how many wins they have currently. Not necessarily like power rankings or anything like that.
Some work to be done for sure.
Absolutely.
Yes, but they are holding their own tonight against a very good BG team. Again, you think of the top tier teams in volleyball. BG's one of them. Salem's certainly one of them. We're going to see them next Wednesday night. That is going to be a slugfest.
Oh, absolutely.
Here on Merrimack TV.
Tune in.
Yes,
of course.
absolutely tune in. And Brooke Partridge going to get things started here in Game 4 for Bishop Guertin. Victor keeps it alive. Eldib setting up Flett. And that one somehow stayed up. They got Eldib playing back right now, which is interesting.
That'll be a double.
Oh, somebody hit the net. Merrimack point. 1-0 Tomahawks. I believe they have scored
Yeah, the first couple
the first
points.
point every game. They have. So they're getting off to good starts.
The key is scoring the last point.
Yep.
That it is, Justin. I like that analysis.
Professional analyst right here.
Oh, professional. You're professional at everything. You know, the camera work, the segues, you know, the references. I love it.
Thanks, Brian. Really appreciate that.
Akira Corvos, tonight's MVP, I think, for BG.
Ooh.
And Walker mishits that one. Another sort of unforced error there
Yeah.
for the Tomahawks. 2-1. You can see BG putting Corvos up there first in this fourth game. They want to end this quick. Harrington, nice tip. And Aldib knocks it into the back row. 3-1 Cardinals.
And a little dicey.
Yeah, you can see a strategic move here, putting Corvos up there,
Absolutely.
I would think. Walker
Yes.
says, here's your strategy right here. 3-2.
I wish we could get him mic'd up, because I saw Walker just leading her team verbally. I heard her give him a pep talk, and just to be inside that huddle, just to hear what they're saying, be insane.
Maybe next season.
Yes.
I was gonna say, you know, may not be a mic'd up we could put on community television.
Yes.
But BG gets the point there, 4-2.
Was it you, Brian, or was it the football broadcast we were talking about Merrimack TV After Dark? Maybe it was.
That was
you.
us. That
Oh,
was
that's
us. It was soccer.
Great.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that would be a Merrimack TV After Dark.
That is tremendous.
Once the kids go to bed.
Oh, Herod with a nice hit. Corvos, the tip. Victor, the dig. Aldib, the assist. And Flett, the points.
I could see that one coming from a mile away.
So poetic, right?
Yeah. Modern day Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh,
Well done.
thank you. This is Abby Herod on the line. And
She's been having some struggles with
that
going too far.
is a long serve. Again, all of BG's points here coming on Merrimack errors. And I think that's, you know, that's where playing so many games the last week and a half or
Yeah.
so, catching up to them here. Walker, oh my goodness.
Does it go in the basket? It doesn't.
Walker with no regard for human life. As I alluded to one broadcast, that was crushed. 5-4, Bishop Guertin, and this is Hops on the line.
Oh,
How about an ace?
in the face.
There it is.
We are real.
We've lost
Why
it.
am I blanking? Poem writers or whatever.
Poets?
Poets. That's what it was.
Poet laureates here. Here's Walker. Oh, what a serve. Gets that over the net. Kept alive. And Corvos.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
my goodness gracious.
She knew that one was done as soon as she hit it.
Yeah, she kind of walked that off. My goodness. That dent over by the three-point line, courtesy of Akira Corvos.
We'll have to buff that one out.
My goodness. Aldib to Flett. Oh, what a pretty shot. I think it went out. I think it went out. Oh, no, it's in.
It was in. It was
My
in.
goodness.
They call it in.
We'll take it. We're tied at 6. So here is Noor Aldib. Oh, what a shot there by Adib. Nutting did a great job keeping that alive for BG. Flett up over the top, kept alive. Cody couldn't quite punch it over.
Yeah,
BG
she's going
back
for
in the
these
lead.
punches, but they're not working out too well.
Yeah. Guertin back in the lead here.
And Walker with the ice on the face. I don't know if something happened. She might just be running hot, but maybe an issue.
She's been getting a lot more rest today as we tie the game once again here. You wonder if she's been dealing with some injury or some illness. You know, she's been.
Yeah, like you said, they're playing many games here.
And you know, they're doing. She's been doing 2 or 3 serves, and then they get DeGrazia in there in the middle of the serve. Great serve by Victor. Aldib keeps it alive. Victor to Herod.
Ooh,
little
good.
two-hand hit. Korovos. Oh!
Good shot.
Oh, my goodness.
She might be leading the state in kills just from tonight's game. I'll have to check where she is in the rankings.
As long as BG has submitted their stats, that's the, you know, I guess the one thing over there too. Flett.
Yes.
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 Oh.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
What?
Oh me, oh my.
How did this?
Oh.
Let's have a look.
Oh no. I disagree.
Taking a look at that replay.
That's the most polite.
Oh.
That's it.
Another substitution violation. What is happening?
Uh-oh. Stay calm. Stay calm.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh. Tensions are high.
Wow. 10-7 BG. Another
DBO.
unforced error.
There we
That
go.
one goes out, and that one is the proper call. Oh, I wholeheartedly disagree with that call on Flett. But again, you know, I'm up here. I don't know. 10-8 our score.
Keeping it interesting.
Yeah, keeping it very interesting here.
Yeah.
Korovos again.
Just murdering their defense.
She is owning this game tonight for the Bishop Guertin Cardinals.
Corvo will take the serve this time.
Just got to make sure of this lineup here. I mean, as at least 3 times tonight they've had a
lineup issues.
issue with the lineup, and points gone to BG. And boy, those are, you know, a game like this is big points. Aldib sets up Althouse, and she couldn't
Ooh,
quite
she's
get that
frustrated with
over.
that one.
BG with now a 12-8 lead. Well, this one's certainly not over, but Tomahawk's going to figure something out here, and quick.
Ooh, and struggles continue.
13-8, Guertin. And Korovos once again doing work. Aldib sets it up. Walker couldn't quite get it
A little
down.
too much arc.
Tipped
Good
up.
block.
Nice block by Walker and Herod. Korovos gets it over. Aldib to Victor. To Herod.
With that signature two-hand touch. Good
Victor
dig.
keeps it alive. Herod gets it over. And into the net. Big point. Merrimack needed that one. 13-9 our score.
Yeah, this game, it's not over yet. Merrimack is staying in it. Jordan McLaughlin at the line now.
McLaughlin, nice serve and just out of bounds.
Annie Hammond comes into the game.
14-9. Bishop Guertin, they have a 2-1 lead in this match. Trying to close it out here in Merrimack. Herod, long.
BG's supporters came to play tonight. They're definitely causing an impact on this game.
And number 11, Allison Marino, back on the line. Oh, Victor.
Just more mistakes.
Well, we were wondering when they were going to hit the wall, and boy, it appears they are there. 16-9 our score. And we have a timeout.
Yep.
Here in game number 4, Merrimack TV. Thank you for joining us once again tonight. Coming into this game, both these teams with only one loss on the season. It's been a well-played game.
Now, who did BG lose to? Was it Bedford?
I believe it was. No, they lost to
Goffstown.
Goffstown, I think 3-2.
Goffstown also very good.
Let me double-check that. It was a 3-2 game they lost. And it was to Hollis Brookline.
Just paints the corner right there.
Nice ace. And Guertin starting to run away with game number 4. You could just see right now.
Side out there. Yeah, they're hitting their wall.
Tomahawks are gassed. Victor to LD to Walker.
Oh!
Well done by Amelia Walker.
Yeah. And that would have been 4, I believe, even if they touched it.
So Merrimack finally stops that BG run. But BG, this game was tied at 7 at one point.
And Herod get the ball in.
It's a big service time here for Herod, the freshman. Double hit.
And there's a double.
Yep. Oh, just got under the ball? I don't know what that is.
That's a carry, I believe.
Carry, okay.
Looks like he was serving dinner or something.
Yeah. I like that. Great serve by Herod. Kept alive by Herod. Walker couldn't quite get it down there. McLaughlin to Cody. Nice block.
Yes.
Kept alive by Herod. McLaughlin
Nice
gets
push.
it over. And Corvos out.
Merrimack
Hey,
showing a little bit of life
alive here. Some signs of life from the Tomahawks.
Oof.
And that one goes into the net. 18-12. And this is Lydia Miller. Walker sets it up for Flett. Nice job by Rachel. Corvos.
It's out. That's out. That's out.
Point to Merrimack. Critical call right there.
Wow.
The ref that was right on top of it.
They
his
gave
hands
each other
up.
a look like, I don't know.
Almost like a jump ball in basketball. Well, now, Walker on the line, 18-13. And Walker, nice serve. BG has to get it over. Harrington does. Victor to Flett.
Too much mustard.
My brother, Sergeant Brandon Gagnon, doing
Oh, really?
doing yeoman's work over there.
Doing the people's work. Salute.
So BG now with a 6-point lead. And this is Bella Nutting on the line. That was Bella Nutting on the line. 19-14. Merrimack's still in this game here. McLaughlin out, Althouse in. You got Althouse, Flett, and Cody on the front. Victor DeGrazia and El Deeb in the back, and Noor will serve it.
Ooh, powerful
Big serve from Noor. Corvos.
Yes.
Kept alive by El Deeb and Victor.
Uh-oh, here comes Corvos. Oh,
Another Corvos bomb. And BG leads this 20-14. I mean, there's not much you can do against that. I mean, she has been beyond outstanding tonight for the
Absolutely.
Cardinals. DeGrazia does a great job keeping that one alive. Flett up over the top. Nice job. Kept alive by BG. Corvos paints the corner.
That was
Oh, my
beautiful.
goodness.
And BG 4 points away.
Little Sherwin-Williams paint right there by
We have a timeout. Merrimack.
Akira Corvos.
Thanks for that one, Brian.
Anytime.
It's good.
And it's the least I can do for you. 21-14 our score, and BG looking to close out this fourth game.
Well, if you are enjoying the game, you can check out more MHS sports action by downloading the Merrimack TV app. Merrimack TV is a free download on your device's app store. Download Merrimack TV on your iPhone, Android, Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire device to watch live varsity sports, concerts, meetings, events, and other on-demand content. You're watching Merrimack TV, your community, your voice.
Oh, we're in the bottom of the fifth at North Common.
You're kidding me.
In Nashua,
How many innings is it?
Merrimack has tied the game at 1.
How many innings does he go
They
to?
play 7.
7.
Lucas Gagnon with the single,
Ooh.
the steal, and the score
Wow.
to tie the game.
You're kidding.
How about
Sounds like
that?
someone's getting an extra slice of pizza tonight.
Yes, sir.
The orange slices.
Rachel Flett.
You gotta get rid of that curtain.
I know. Oh, great
Good
job by
save.
Victor,
Oh.
and she couldn't quite keep it alive.
Ooh, looks like she was feeling that one for sure.
Oh, boy, you know, you got to give these girls a ton of credit. How hard they continue to play here. Oh, great recognition by Victor and Althouse to get that over.
Seems like just a very calm game right there. They
Oh,
were
my
just-
goodness. BG with a 23-14 lead, and boy, Merrimack's going to find it here very
Yeah,
quickly.
absolutely. Good serve. Get there.
Cody keeps it alive. What a job by Sadie Cody.
Good. Get over. That's 4.
That's 4 hits, but oh my
And here we
goodness.
are, match point.
Match point for the Cardinals. They have scored 5 in a row here. And this should pretty much do it if Veronica Gomez can put one down here for the Cardinals. Deeb, nice hit. Flett. Yes! Still alive. Much like Monty Python,
Yes.
they are not dead yet.
That was a good one.
Thank you. 24-15. Here's Victor. Big serve by Soph. Rachel for 2.
Yes!
Got it. For 2, did I say? Oh, my God. I'm in the
wait.
basketball
Oh,
mode.
Still going on. Thought the point was over.
There's the block by Rachel. No.
Oh, my goodness.
Victor. It's a flit. Well, that's the
Off
second
the
time
elbow.
tonight I thought they had a point there, but
that
up over
was
the
a
head
good
of
one.
Victor, and that's it. BG wins it. How about that? Rachel fled for 2,
Yeah.
huh? That was,
I thought
that
the
was
point
good.
was over at least twice there.
So I've tried to call a basketball game 3 times tonight, but the volleyball game is over. 25-15. Mercifully, you don't have to listen to me anymore. And that is it. BG with the win tonight. They go to 5-1 on the season. Merrimack drops to a very respectable 7-2 on the year. And they take on Exeter this Friday night. I believe it was the game, Exeter?
Yes, fighting.
So what we got? We need a player of the game tonight.
Sadie Cody had a great game.
You know what? I really like that one. I really like that one tonight. Let's go with Sadie Cody, kind of our unsung hero award tonight. She really stepped up in a big way for the Tomahawks. Made some big plays, and she gets tonight's Merrimack TV Player of the Game award. Tomahawks fall to 7-2 on the season.
Still a great record.
But still, played their hearts out tonight. Had to battle the officials, I think, a little bit. They had to battle the kind of the illness and injury and all kinds of stuff. So I mean, there was a lot of stuff going on. They had their lineups all mixed up. A lot of stuff going on at Varsity, but they did a good job tonight, kind of sticking with it. Football Friday night.
Yes.
For you guys.
Football is Friday night, of course. Keene coming to town. Kickoff 6:30 p.m. We will also remind you that tomorrow's soccer game on September 26th, the girls' varsity soccer game at home, has been postponed.
Yes.
That was against Hanover. I also want to remind you about the Souhegan River Trail ribbon cutting happening tomorrow at 11 a.m. down at Watson Park. You can join us there. Bring an umbrella because it's looking about 50 to 60% chance of rain. If you don't want to brave the rain, you can always catch our rebroadcast of that on the Merrimack TV app. I want to thank Lucas Goldberg for joining us about mid-game.
Thank you, Lucas.
Always want to thank Brian Gagnon.
Thank you,
calling
Brian.
the game. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Brian. A little pat on the back. Don't hurt your arm.
Yeah,
I want to thank Cam for his camera work for the first part of this game here. And then he was also on replay, so thanks to him. Thanks to Grace LeMay for running the replays as well. And I did get his name tonight finally. I want to thank Yusuf Mohammed. Yusuf Mohammed's been running. Is he the manager of the team?
Yes, he is.
Yes, okay. He's a freshman, and he's been running the scoreboard for the team this whole season so far. So shout out to Yusuf. And also want to thank you for watching Merrimack TV, your community, your voice.